Hey, welcome back to the bellybloatsolution.com. My name is Steffi Thomas. I'm the founder of the Belly Bloat Solution, and today I want to talk to you about relief from gas and bloating. Does it ever happen to you that you've eaten something and shortly after that you feel like you're 6 months pregnant? Chris Hemsworth in The Endgame, and all of a sudden Thor has got a beer belly. Do you sometimes feel like that? So what do? It's really uncomfortable and all you want it is to stop. And what if you are in company and you can't just retreat to your own room and just kind of lay down and wait till it's over? So this is what it's about today. Before we get straight into the tips that I brought for you, the natural ways how to relieve that, if you feel you have gas and bloating more often, then please head over to my website at bellybloatsolution.com. And there I have a free ebook for you. It's really short, to the point, and it gives you relief when it comes to gas and bloating, but also gives you insight what could be the issue and what's going on. Anyway, so if you're already in that situation where you need relief now, so I have brought you 3 tips. The first one is Iberogast. So this would be my number 1, and it is a natural herbal tincture. So this is what it will look like. It will look like that pretty much all over the world, Iberogast. It is quite bitter, so I warn you, a lot of people detest the taste. I quite like bitter, so it's okay for me, but you need to find out what works for you. How do you use it? If you know you might run into trouble and you know there's certain foods, you're going to the barbecue and who wants a burger without the bun? Not everybody. You know you're gonna react, so you could have 20 drops of that before the meal, and that should give you some relief. Otherwise, if it got you afterwards and you want relief then, what do? Then you can have 20 up to 60 drops in some liquid, not too much, because if you don't like the taste, the more you put in water, the more you have to drink. Just down that and it will give you relief. A little word of warning, if you have any kind of liver issues, do not use that over months on a daily basis. So check in with your GP and see if there's any history with that. Otherwise, this is really good, and you can also use it for kids, just a smaller dosage. So, number 1, Iberogast. Number 2, the next one is charcoal. And I'm not talking about, we talked about a barbecue. Don't go and have the leftover from the grill, not the same thing. So activated charcoal will kind of bind the toxins, and it will help you also and bind the excessive air in your tummy. So what you do with that, you have 2 or 3 capsules of that when you need relief. Again, a word of warning, be careful to take that away from medication or supplements. So if you having a multivitamin, or more importantly a medication, let's think of like the pill, this will kind of take the effectiveness of the medication away. So it has to be taken away from meds and your food, because you also want to absorb your vitamins and minerals. The rule of thumb is 30 minutes before the medication or food, and then an hour after. So that is something that's important to know. Please be aware that when you go to the bathroom later, the color will change. It's cold, so it will be black, but don't be alarmed, that's normal. Right, and the third natural way to help you with relief of gas and bloating is 3, mint. Quite, as natural as it gets. I like that most, and it might be my first solution, especially because if it kind of catches you without preparation and you're in a restaurant, like when I was working in IT for many years, I traveled all over the world and I had to go to business dinners, and especially when you go to different cultures, you never really know how your tummy will react, and you might not have any other medication or supplements or Iberogast or something with you. But most restaurants have mint. So you either can ask for fresh minty leaves and put that in hot water and drink it like a tea, ideally like a lot of it. Or if you can't do that, ask them if they have tea bags. But then have 2 or 3 at least, so it's a really nice strong tea, and that will also give you relief. Right. So we have 1, 2, and 3, and as I said, as your go-to solution might be number 3, the mint, because it's most commonly available. I hope you found that useful. I hope it will give you relief should you ever find yourself in that situation. And if you know anybody who might have that occasionally as well, please share my video. I hope it helps them as well. And don't forget the ebook. If you do have gas and bloating and you want to find out what this is all about, head over, get the ebook. It should really be helpful. And otherwise, I say thank you very much for watching till the end, and stay healthy and enjoy the journey.